Yo, 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 what it is, what it is. You already know who it is. You know what I did. BRB got a DJ and I for a new, well, not a new game, but it's pretty new to me. Well, me putting it on my channel at least. Um, this is Crysis 2. A lot of people don't really put up much content on Crysis 2, and I think Hutch put up a few gameplays, and I think Nanners put up a couple of them. I don't know, but I'm gonna start putting up Crisis 2 personally on my channel because one, I think it's a very underrated as far as gameplay goes, and I think that a lot of people that they don't give this game enough credit as far as the way the game is played and how great the game is in general and how great it looks. Um, Me personally, my thoughts on this game. I think that this game is pretty well, I guess well developed as far as the way it looks, as far as the missions, as far as the pizzazz of the game, all in general. It is this game is mainly based in New York. Well, most of the missions are based in New York, and it's like this guy is like this secret weapon that everybody wants to test or get a hold of, or something along those lines. I haven't beat the game as of yet, so I don't know too much about it. But I will be posting more gameplay and put up more information as I learn more about this game. I think I'm somewhere in the middle of the campaign. I'm not. I know I'm not at the end. I'm still, you know, barely learning things about it and everything like that. So once I gather more information, and I go further in the missions or anything like that, I will give you more detailed information as I learn more about it. As far as the multiplayer goes, at first I didn't. I liked it. I just couldn't get adjusted to it too well. But yesterday, Sunday, I made it my business to give it a fair shot as far as multiplayer is concerned, and I didn't want to try to compare it too much to Call of Duty because I know it's nothing like it. So I gave it a shot yesterday, and I guess to me it panned out pretty well. I like it. I don't have I don't have any bad things to say about the multiplayer. I mean, it was glitchy at first when I first played the multiplayer. I think it was around when it first came out. And right now I think with the new maps and it's updated and all that stuff like that, I think the multiplayer is pretty well balanced as far as kill streaks are concerned, and as far as your perks for your weapon or the perks that you normally start off with. Which the perk that I normally run with is what is it? UAV jammer type perk. I run with a accuracy perk that lowers my recoil on my gun, especially the one when I'm sniping. I use a lower accuracy perk that or an accuracy perk that heightens my accuracy for my gun because I know the sniper kind of puts off a good amount of recoil once you're using it on multiplayer. So I use that, but I don't know exactly what I can recommend for anybody who's just starting out in Crisis 2, but I would say give it a fair shot and don't try to compare it to any other multiplayer games because all you will do is get a huge disappointment like I've had, and I think I was guilty of that because I was just like, it's not like Call of Duty and all this other stuff. But it's not made to be like that. Crisis 2 is not made to be a Call of Duty type game. It's a first-person shooter nonetheless, but it's not one of those Call of Duty fast-paced type games. It's more strategic and getting around to killing people and stealth as well. You can also get, as you see, I went in stealth mode. Um, Doing stealth kills is pretty fun, and it has its own flavor as far as your first-person shooter. It doesn't really compare to any games. I wouldn't compare it to any games. It's its own game. So, Crysis 2. If you guys don't have it, I would give it a chance. I wouldn't write Crysis 2 off so early. It looks really good. Well, actually, it looks great. I don't have no problems with the graphics. I don't have any problems with the way the game's been played. I don't have any problems with the campaign. The campaign keeps you very, it keeps you on your toes. From every mission you see that double kill I got, it was pretty nice. Um, it keeps you well involved in the game, and it keeps you very interactive as far as the missions are concerned. The missions are not easy at all by any means. They're pretty difficult, and you'll see in this gameplay that I die, I think once or twice, um, and start over. But the game, as I died right there, there it is. But the missions are pretty hard, or well, to me they're pretty tough, and they're pretty challenging, but they're very fun as well. So they don't make you want to give up and go take the game back or anything. Um, they're pretty tough as far as, man, I want to try to get past this mission type thing. They're doable, but it's just pretty they're pretty challenging, and I like that's what you want in a game. You want a challenge, and you want um, something that will keep you interested as well and not bore you to death with the same old situation. So right now I'm running around with the sniper rifle. I'm not sure what it's called. It's just it's a semi-auto sniper rifle, and it does pretty heavy damage. Normally, I'm only knocking out a guy. Well, I'm shooting a guy or once most of the time in the upper region, like the head or the shoulder area, to get that one-shot kill. But sometimes I slip up and maybe hit him in the midsection or in the chest, and I'll probably have to hit him twice because of the armor that they wear. So, but as far as the sniper goes, on campaign, it's pretty awesome. I like running around with it, and it's just a overall nice weapon. And my secondary is also, it's a shotgun, semi-auto. It kind of runs like the AA-12 that you know in Call of Duty, and well, actually not Call of Duty. Well, not the AA-12. I'm sorry about that. The 12 gauge. That's what the shotgun I'm kind of running with. And the crosshairs, as you see, it reminds you, if any one of you guys, it reminds you of a little bit of Borderlands, or what other game has crosshairs like that for a shotgun? Borderlands, there was some other game. I can't remember it right now, but I know Borderlands had crosshairs like that. And it's pretty cool because if you put that circle pretty much in the middle of your opponent or your enemy, you're pretty much going to get that kill if you're in range. That is. And the weapons on here, or the weapons on Crysis 2, are pretty awesome, especially once you play online and you get some of them souped up. It's just based on your preference and what you like to run with. Me personally, I love the sniper in this game, which I like. I go for snipers in almost any shooting game. Um, but they also have their submachine guns and their assault rifles like the Scar and things of that nature to get you pumped up if you're an assault rifle guy. Me personally, I like the sniper, so you will see most of my gameplays. If I can, I'll be running with the sniper unless the situation dictates, and I'll have to run with the assault rifle and stuff like that, maybe if I'm getting killed. Um, but enough of this. If you guys didn't know about this weekend, Floyd Mayweather and what was his name? Victor Ortiz fought, and I know a lot of you guys. It's funny because we were at work, and I was watching it through a phone, an HTC phone. So a lot of you guys I know for sure are having controversy about that fight. Me personally, they touched gloves, and it was all she wrote. Like after they touched gloves the first time, he already apologized once about the headbutting thing, and they touched gloves, so technically it was legal. And if you guys have any comments about that fight, let me know. But I think that what Floyd did was, I guess it was kind of like, hey, you should step back and wait till he's ready. But at the same time, hey, it's a fight, and you're getting paid for it, and it's for a belt, so you should know to always keep your guard up. So what Floyd did was pretty cool. Was pretty cruel, but hey, it's fair. So I'm not gonna down the man for his victory. They gave him the victory. If it wasn't fair, they wouldn't have gave him the victory. So, hey, that's all. That's what happens when you drop your guard, I guess. But just let me know, guys, if you have any controversy on that. I will be happy to talk about that. And another commentary, leave a comment in the box below, and let me know what's up. But in other news, today or tonight, for that matter, I will be at GameStop for the midnight release of Gears 3. Yes, I am getting that game, and I will be posting gameplays up as far as Gears 3 is concerned. And I know that my boy Trey, um, who else? Derp, and I think a couple of others that I know are getting that game. So I'm glad I won't be alone. And my boy Hack will be getting it as well. And he emphasized that he would be getting it 3 years, 3 days. I said 3 years. Wow, 3 days earlier. I mean, wow, I'm fucking up. Sorry, forgive me. I just got back from work, so I'm a little fucked up. Um, 3 hours earlier since he's on the East Coast, but I told him he better wait and not play the campaign yet because I'm mainly getting it for the campaign, and I told him he better wait and not play the campaign yet until I get it, which will be probably 2 o'clock his time. So I'm getting that, and I will be posting another gameplay up. Just let me know if what you guys want to see, if it's campaign or multiplayer, which I suck at multiplayer, but I'll put it up if you guys want to see it. BRB got a DJ out of here. Peace.